Hello everyone and peace of Christ to all. First of all, those are short videos I will make just to answer Muslims about their claims. So I will do many of those during the week. However, we agreed to do live broadcast 3 days a week. But the 3 live broadcasts will be longer. Those are short one just to answer the Muslims about things they claim and they say. So again, this will be a short video. Please feel free to download and to share the video with your friends. I just saw a video by the person who his name Nu'man Khan, and somebody asked him about Islam. He said, first of all, Quran is a book of it is superior. It is superior by the language, superior by science, superior by many things. First of all, the Arabic languages exist before Islam, and the Quran is full of Arabic mistakes. Usually I avoid to talk about those mistakes because you guys don't even speak Arabic anyway. So it doesn't make sense to speak about grammar for people who do not know even a word in the Quran. Quran have mispronunciation, misspelling, wrong words, and even the Quran claimed that the Quran is a pure Arabic when the word Quran itself is not even an Arabic. The word qalam is not Arabic. The word gospel is not Arabic. Injil, Torah, Astabrak, etc. So endless numbers of words. However, the Muslims lately they have a new strategy: is let us lie so we can deceive. And I want you to be my witness. If you are a Muslim or a Christian, doesn't matter. Just be fair. Listen carefully. I wish I can play the videos of the Muslims speaking about the miracle of the 2 waters, and I just heard Nu'man Khan saying that. This is the verse in front of us. This is the article which is made by the Muslims as it is. I'm not saying anything. I did not add a word. I'm reading it for you as it is with no with no editing, as it is. Modern science had discovered that in the places where 2 different seas meet, there is a barrier between. This barrier divides the 2 seas. First of all, this is false. There's nothing it's called there's 2 seas and there's a barrier and etc. All what the science says, that certain kind of mixing of water take time, otherwise always water is mixing and there's no barrier. However, let us go and continue. You can read the article yourself just to save time, and then here they have a drawing, and for supposedly they are quoting this drawing from a scientific website. But let us see what this has had to do with the Quran. Chapter 55 verse number 19-20. The Quran says, he has set free 2 seas meeting together. This is a barrier between them, they don't transgress. Now the translation is funny, but I will go with it, no problem. Notice with me from the Muslim translation, it says they don't transgress, which means they don't transgress forever. Funny, but I will go with it, no problem. Oops, hold on, sorry. Notice with me from the Muslim translation. Sorry guys, the sound came on. The verse saying that they don't transgress, which means they will never transgress. Never transgress. But what they said about the science, speaking about that those 2 waters, it take them time to mix. They transgress and they mix. Have you ever heard of a water don't goes or mix with other water? That's a lie. That's impossible. And you can try, you can mix, you can get a cup of water which is full of salts, very salty, and a cup of water which is fresh, and try to mix them. You will see they mix immediately. All what they are saying, but because you have a current, let us say you have a river or you have a current of water, and this current of water is keep running, so that will give it time before it's going to be mixed. But do the water mix? This is what science says, they mix. However, the verse have nothing to do with any of this, and we will prove it from the Muslim books, and we will get them busted. The word here, the word barrier between them, is the word barzakh. The word barzakh is the word barrier. Let me show you how the Muslim they lie when they translate the word barzakh. I will go right now in front of your eyes to the interpretation of Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir is not my cousin. He is not exist in our time. I did not pay him money, and he is a very big scholar for the Muslims. And this is Ibn Kathir explaining how it is. And this is the verse. وَهُوَ, and he is explaining the verse. I just went, here we go, just to show you where I am. This is the interpretation of chapter 55, verse number, starting from verse number, because when you choose like, they don't give you verse by verse, so you have to go all of them, which is better even, so people will not say we are taking it out of context. So starting from verse number 14 all the way to 20, 21, 22, 23. So here Ibn Kathir is explaining to us what is this barrier, what is that, and what is the two C's. The fact the Quran is making a mistake, not science, and we will see that immediately. He has merged the two C's. You see, the translation is very funny. I mean, why you are keeping the word in Arabic here? So you need to translate. Marjul Bahrain yaltaqiyan. So there is two C's, which supposedly they should meet. They meet together. Ibn Ziyad, he said, he prevent them from meeting by dividing a barrier he had placed between them. There's a barrier placed between them. Okay, what is that barrier? To separate them, they are separated totally. The two C's are, as you see, the fresh water and the salty water. It's not two C's mixing together as they show us in the picture. So what the Quran consider, the salty water is a sea and the fresh water is a sea, because the one who made the Quran is an ignorant. He think that the fresh water never mixed with the salty water, because how come we have a spring of water is fresh, and how come the ocean is salty? So based on this, he think that the two waters, there are two seas, sea of a fresh water and sea of salty water, and God, he made a barrier between them. What is the barrier? Let's see what is the barrier. Here he says, and he who has set free two seas. So set what? Free two seas. Read with me. One palatable and the other one is sweet. Okay, one is salty and the other one is sweet, and the other salty and bitter. Okay, he has set a barrier, a complete partition between them. A complete partition between them. Chapter 25, verse number 53. This is the same one they mentioned in the website. It says here, بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان. Between them there is a barzakh. So what is the secret word in this debate? The word barzakh. So what is the word barzakh mean? Let us see together, and let us get the lies and the liars busted. And you see, if I'm the one who's translating, the Muslim, they will say he's lying. You know, here we go. He between them a barrier. Between them is a barrier which none can transgress. They cannot transgress. And the drone they are showing us, based on a scientist speaking, they transgress and they meet actually. Here they don't transgress. That's it. They don't. They cannot. There's a barrier between them. Meaning, he has placed a barrier of land. Muslim, do you see the land? Do you see it? I mean, why people lie? The word barzakh in Arabic is a land. As simple as that. It's not just a barrier, it's a land. So what the Quran is saying, not a scientific discovery, it's a scientific error, because the Quran consider that the fresh water and the salty water never mixed, and Muhammad claiming that this is a miracle from Allah, because how come we have a fresh water but the ocean is salty? He do not know that the fresh water is coming actually from the ocean anyway. The rain, which happened because the ocean steam out because of the heat and the air and the wind, and then a cloud will come, and then a cloud will be pushed by air, and then will land their rain somewhere, and then we will have a fresh water. As simple as that. But based in the story of the Quran, the stupid one who made the Quran, he is teaching us that those are totally separated water, and they are two seas. They are two seas. There's no two seas. That's stupid to say. But if you go to the Muslim website, you will see how they changed the whole story, and what is an error became suddenly a science. Isn't it amazing? What is an error became a science. So please download the video. I'm not going to make it long. As I said, I will make short videos so people they can download it easy, and I will start a new podcast right after this one. Give me just 5 or 10 minutes if you like to be with us. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you.